Hi, welcome to Where God Meets Me. I'm Amy. When God changes your circle, trust His plan. Sometimes the friendships we lose make room for the ones we need the most. See, 2 years ago, I experienced the loss of a friendship that I never imagined would end. It wasn't just a friendship. It was years of memories, conversation, laughter, milestones, and shared life. When it ended, I felt crushed. I questioned everything. I grieved deeply. At times, it felt like a piece of my heart had been taken away. For a long time, I focused on what I had lost. I replayed conversations. I wondered what I could have done differently. I carried hurt, disappointment, and sadness. I truly thought that chapter closing was one of the worst things that could have happened to me. But God saw something I couldn't see. While I was mourning one friendship, I was noticing the incredible friendships He had already placed around me. See, one friend has been beside me through thick and thin for 37 years. Another has walked through life with me for 18 years. Another has remained faithful for 16 years. These friendships never disappeared. They were there all along. Yet my attention had become so fixed on one relationship that I wasn't fully cherishing the blessings God had already given me. As time passed, God began opening my eyes. See, He renewed old friendships. He strengthened existing friendships. He deepened relationships that had become familiar, but perhaps had not fully that I had not fully appreciated. And then unexpectedly, He blessed me with a new friendship. One I never saw coming, but one that has brought encouragement, joy, understanding, and kindness into my life. Looking back now, I can see that God wasn't taking something from me. He was growing me. He was teaching me. He was showing me that worth was never tied to a single relationship. He was reminding me that His plans are bigger than my understanding. The truth is, sometimes God removes people from our lives because they are not meant to continue into the next chapter with us. Sometimes relationships end because they no longer align with the direction He is leading us. Sometimes people unknowingly stand in the way of our growth, our healing, our confidence, or our purpose God is trying to develop within us. That doesn't mean the loss won't hurt. It often hurts deeply. But what feels like rejection may actually be redirection. What feels like an ending might actually be preparation. What feels like loss may be God making room for something better. Today, I could honestly say that I am stronger, I am grateful, I feel more loved, I feel more worthy, I have more peace, I have more joy, and have a deeper appreciation for the incredible people God has placed in my life. Had that friendship never ended, I may never have fully seen the beauty of the friendships surrounding me that I had all along. I may have missed the lessons God wanted to teach me. I may have overlooked the blessings that were right there in front of me. See, if you're grieving the loss of a friend today, I want to encourage you to trust God. Trust Him when it hurts. Trust Him when you're feeling lonely. Trust Him when you're tempted to look backward. Because God sees the whole picture. He knows what's being said. He knows about conversations that we don't know about. He knows who belongs in your life for a season and who belongs in your life for a lifetime. He knows everything. And if He closes one door, He is fully capable of opening another that leads to greater growth, greater peace, and greater purpose. One day, you may look back and realize that what felt like heartbreak was actually one of God's greatest blessings in disguise. Here's a takeaway for you. Sometimes God removes people from our lives, not to punish us, but to prepare us. Trust that every friendship that He allows and every friendship He removes serves a purpose in His greater plan for your growth, healing, and future. Here's an encouragement for you. If you're struggling with the loss of a friendship, remember this is, remember this. God has not abandoned you. He is working behind the scenes, strengthening existing relationships, creating new opportunities for connection, who will help you become who He created you to be. Hold on. His plan is always bigger than what you can see today. If this message encouraged you, please click the like button so more people can discover it. And if you'd like to continue this journey of faith with me, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a new newsletter. I'd love to have you along for the journey. See, I write my newsletters because I'm really good at writing and I love to write. And then I bring them here and read them so that I can have an audio version of my newsletter. The link to my newsletter in the description below. So that if you want to read it, you can, or if you want to listen to it, you can do that as well. But that's why I'm looking over all the time, is because I'm actually reading my own newsletter. So I hope this encouraged you, and I hope you follow along for more of Where God Meets Me. Thank you.